What's up, goodies? Welcome back to your girl channel and to my kitchen how to cook. And welcome to Vegan Wednesday. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you won't miss an upload. And for all my returning goodies, want to know what's love on the right? Let's cook.
Want to be independent, yet she can't read and write a sentence.
Okay, my loves, let's get started cooking this meat substitute fast, easy, and simple. Now, in your food processor, you're going to add some black-eyed peas, and you're going to also add some chickpeas. And the ones that I'm using here are already cooked. Now, to that, you are going to add some black beans to the mix. And you can also substitute that for lentil beans as well. Now to that I'm adding some mushrooms, and you could use any kind of a mushroom that you like. Okay, this one is already cooked. Alright, in addition to that, I'm going to go in and add my nutritional yeast flakes, and the one that I'm using here, I bought this at Walmart supermarket. Now, after I add that, I went in and added some chopped garlic, and you could add whole garlic if you like as well, but that's what I had at hand, so I went ahead and used that. Now, all you have to do here is just mix everything and smooth it out. Now, if you don't have processor like this, go ahead and use a blender. Now to the blender you might want to add some vegetable stock, maybe a half a cup, just to loosen up the mixture, or you could add water. Now be sure though that is nice and creamy. If it's not smooth, you want to go back and give it another mix just to make sure the mixture is well smooth. You don't want to have chunks in your meat when you make it, right? So make sure you go ahead and smooth it out really well. Now also, if you're here watching me for your first time, all the vegan recipes will be here every Wednesday, so be sure that your notification is on, and yeah, that you don't miss an upload, and share the love with all your friends and family. Now moving right along, in the container I added 1.5 cup of the Vital Wheat gluten, and I did purchase mine on eBay. Now to the Vital Wheat gluten, you're going to season it up. So I added onion and garlic powder to the mix. Then I went in and added some black pepper, and if you don't have the black pepper, use white pepper. It's going to work just fine. Now to that I added some chili powder. You don't want to add too much of that though, but add a little bit of chili powder. It's going to give it a nice little flavor. Now to that chili powder you want to go in with some kind of a seasoning, because you want the meat to have flavor, right? So I'm using the Grace all-purpose seasoning here. Of course you can use complete and any other seasoning that you might have laying around your kitchen, but make sure you give the thing a nice little kick. Now to that all-purpose seasoning I went in and added the paprika. The paprika. Now I added exactly 2 tablespoons of the paprika, right? Because that's going to give it that meat-like color, right? So you want to go ahead and add that in, and I will also list everything that I use here down in the description box, all the amounts and everything else. Now after you mix everything together right there, the dry ingredients, you want to go in and add the wet ingredients to the mix, just like I'm doing here. And goodies, if you have not subscribed to my second channel, Life as Juliana, please go ahead and subscribe to that channel. The link for that channel will be listed down below. You know, so I do my DIY projects, my home decor, and my story times, and all them other things that comes to mind over there. So go ahead and subscribe to that channel. It does not hurt. Alright, now after you've combined the two, go ahead and give it a good mix. You want to combine everything together nice and smooth. All right, let's combine it like that. Now you don't add any other liquids here. Just go ahead and combine everything just like so, and then of course you're going to use your hand to finish the thing up. Okay, you're going to use your hand for that because you want to make sure that when you boil it, it is perfect. The texture is perfect when you don't do that step. All right, so now we'll get down and dirty. So all I'm doing here is just get my nice clean fingers them and them, yeah, make sure you and them clean goody, and just combine the two. Just tighten it up, just like if you were making dumplings, right? But the only difference with dumplings, you would have probably went and add a little bit more water to it. But when you're making this particular recipe, you don't want to go ahead and do that. Just give it a good kneading. Good exercise for the fingers them. Just give it a good kneading until it starts to hold and form, and it's going to look pretty much like that. Now while you're kneading it up, right, make sure so you have your water on the stove preparing, because you want to put this in a boiling water when you move on to your next step. I just want to give a shout out to all my goodies that have their notification on fleek. I love you guys so much, and I do appreciate all of the love straight. Now when you get done kneading it, right, that is exactly how it's going to look. It's going to come together and bind. Just press into the dough and form it. I like to form my own like a round circle, but it's not necessary. But you want to make sure that it's holding dough perfectly, just like that. You just gonna know when you feel it in the palm of your hand, the texture. You just know when you're doing something right. Now after you have done forming it like that, you're going to go ahead and sit to the side. Let it sit for about 10 minutes. Now this is where we're going to cook the thing, and we're going to cook it fast, easy and simple. Now in a pot you add about 4 to 5 cups of water, add some bay leaves to it, and add your favorite seasoning. And I did use my combo season because you wanted to have flavor. Now to that I added some soy sauce, and once again everything that I'm using here will be listed down below. Now all you have to do here is go in and just put your vital wheat gluten into that water, and of course you could use vegetable stock, vegetable broth, if you don't want to go that route. If you're using water, you make sure you season it up properly. 45 minutes later on medium heat, that is what you have. Your meat substitute, your vegan meat substitute is all done, and you are all good to go to cook anything that you want to cook in your kitchen. So that is it, my goodies. Fast, easy and simple. Be sure to spread the love with all your friends and family. Tell them what going over here. Bring them, come and send them, come and waiting. And after you get done doing that, tell me what you like to have me cooking next in my kitchen. And remember, as always, from my kitchen to your kitchen, enjoy.